Just because this is radio doesn't mean I won't expose you. Stop dabbing! Stop dabbing, it makes me uncomfortable. Finger dab?
Does that make you uncomfortable?
I like the finger dabs. I'm gonna do that now. My students will be
That's fine. Now I will dab my first one.
Last time on Gunslinger's Gateway, our party revealed to Sheriff Stalin that the mayoral election had been rigged. But before they could do anything with the information, Nazar and Gilbert faced off with Shaw the Stalker, which ended in a terrible blaze of death and destruction. Where will the shepherd's sons' escape route take them next? We shall only see.
You notice already there are people that have come out, like typically mostly men, that have come out and have started covering the bodies and like putting out whatever fires that were created by that wall of fire. And you don't see very many women and children on the streets. Doors that were previously open are closed. Stalls are all vacated. Now, there doesn't seem to be anybody out in town except for a few people who do not break a stair as soon as they see you step out of the town hall.
Okay. Yeah, he's kind of observant and but doesn't like make eye contact, like is like eye straight, doesn't like make eye contact with anybody, but doesn't doesn't have his head like downcast, but is like taking maybe assumes there will be fewer people, but like keeping an eye out to make sure he's not like gonna get like boxed in or is like being followed by like.
Make a perception check.
23.
Okay, as you just take note that people are in fact staring at you, but you know there's occasional person that's still on the street and they move away from you as you make it.
Okay.
It takes a couple minutes to make your shot, but you manage to get there, but the door's locked.
Okay, so I go to like back over to the back, like to my like the entrance that's like I would use to like get to my apartment and
Is this done?
Yeah.
Okay.
and like use my key to get in because that door would be locked anyway.
Yeah.
Do I like and I head to to if Edgar or Owen is in.
You see that the blinds that are in the back of your shop are drawn, and you see Edgar with a couple of young people or younger females in your medical room. Like there, and he immediately stands up and he goes, "Oh, sir."
Edgar, do you know what has happened?
Just what we've heard.
What?
The two women there are very much like looking away from you.
Yeah. What have you heard?
Well, that some are dead. Owen just went over to pronounce people, but I don't know much else.
That there was an incident in the town square. People are dead. I was unfortunately involved in this. and I am going to be leaving town for the foreseeable future.
Well, what about the sheriff?
You and I've had the papers drawn up for a while, but you and Owen will split ownership, equal shares, 45%, 45%. I'll retain a 10% stake in the event that I'm able to come back. If I find out that I won't be returning, I will write to the town and yield, and that remaining 5% will go to each of you. My personal quarters will yours for the using while I'm gone, and if I do come back and you have established families there, well then that'll be your business. You can rent it out to someone if you would like, but I need to leave. I just wanted to tell you that. You've made me very proud in the time that I've known you, and I know that the two of you will run the shop well and take care of the people of this town. I'm going to go to my quarters and get some things, and I don't know if you'll ever see me again. I'll try to write, but I don't know where the winds are going to blow me right now. And he I don't know if he has this ladies, even if they're not he's like, ladies, and then you probably, if he knows them, you first them by name, and nods and goes up, gets his stuff. He pulls out a trunk from in his closet. It's old, very dusty. Opens it up and it's got his old quell jacket, but it's it's sturdier than what he would usually wear. Is made for traveling and kind of getting dirty. There's also a mace he pulls out he would have. Has a bug out bag almost, and it's out. He takes the most direct route, just a straight line out of town, and then will go around if he has to, just to avoid as many people as possible.
Okay. Gilbert, what do you want to do?
I'm going to the bar.
Being at a town hall, it's only a kitty corner to Mother Rushie's.
I'm going there.
There's a lot more people in here.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of open the door and
it's
yeah.
I would probably be with you because that's also where I'm going. So at least we would walk through this crowd together and being stared at.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go up and just kind of find a spot to sit at the bar.
As you do that, Gil goes to the bar, and you just take one step in, and Lucy Bell, one of the girls that comes in pushing through the crowd because she sees you from upstairs. She comes downstairs and she throws her arms around you and buries her face in your neck. And all you just hear is a very faint thank you. And people kind of just, that seems to break some of the tension, but there is still that sense of unease in the area. And she just kind of takes your hand, squeezes it, and she just nods, and then returns to where she came from.
I'm gonna look at Larkin, and I'm just gonna kind of just stare at him for a moment, and just be like, "Well, old buddy, it seems as though we may be apart for a while."
Thank fucking Christ.
Who?
Thank fucking almost.
This is my favorite bit. That was great.
So, how's about we make one last go around?
He nods, and he reaches underneath. Make an insight check.
21.
You're well acquainted with the layout of this bar, both front side and back side. You know that he's reaching too low to be reaching for his shotgun. And he pulls out a bag, and he hands it to you, and it kind of clanks a little bit.
What's this?
I think you fucking know.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna open my mouth and like look inside.
It's 2 bottles of like rum. It's the stuff that you would normally drink.
Yeah.
So
2 of the usual.
So it's pretty. And he just kind of says, "Don't drink it all at once."
Oh, you know me.
Yeah, you'll drink it all at once.
Couple of road beers. This will get me to the druid camp.
The druid camp is just outside of town.
This will get me going for a little
Slams
while.
2 full bottles of rum.
Anything else?
I'm just gonna sit there for a while longer. Kind of look out.
Nazar has sat next to you at this point and has promptly pulled out a book.
God damn it.
And like literally just as soon as Nazar like walked into the bar and he was falling like right behind you, people evacuated seats to get out of his way. And while that kind of helped ease the tension, Nazar's presence kind of brought right back.
I'm just gonna be kind of cleaning my hands because they're probably really fucking bloody.
You got some good splatter on you.
I was like, I have that.
You and Nazar both.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go find some place to wash.
No.
Yeah, well, just to get the blood off. But then after I, splash water, I took all my belongings from my house before.
Yep.
So after I'm gonna wash up, I'm gonna get ready to hitch the bag over my shoulder and get ready to leave. You ever had a dog, Nazar?
No.
For lunch, maybe.
No, that's a dirty lie. I'm not a fan of dogs.
Yeah, normally I ain't either. I had a dog once though.
What was his name?
I forget. He was a dog. I had him around for a while. But he ran away. Thinking maybe I can find him.
Jersey.
Yeah.
What to do?
I think I'm gonna start with going to see Mother Ressie. Is she out and about after all of the commotion, or did she go back to her room?
Her room seems to be closed.
Okay. Can I just waltz back there, or do I have to talk to Larkin first? I know how to get back there.
You can do
Go
whatever.
back, knock on the door.
Come in.
Close it behind me.
She's sitting in her chair and she's just like, well, this seems to be a very interesting change of events here, huh?
Last time we spoke, you mentioned something about if I decided to go with these people, with my new friends, and it seems like I no longer have an option not to.
I would say that, sugar.
So, I do have something for you though. I hitch up my skirt because I shoved those 2 journals that I pulled off of Shaw into the garter where my gun is. So I whip those out, hand them over. You'll recall that Shaw was making Lucy or Lydia? I don't remember.
Sorry.
Lydia? Okay. I found these after I shot him, and then Gil beat him to death. And
As I've heard.
and you're about the only person I trust here, so here are these. Whatever you want to do with them.
And she takes them and she takes one of them and she seems to flip through it and she's like, no, I don't know that language. Hon, I don't know what these are. I'll keep the drawing one.
Alright?
Because I'm going to burn the fuck out of this shit. It's disgusting.
It's very
But
disturbing.
I have no use.
But alright, I'll keep it if you don't want it. But
Maybe if you come across some libraries or something.
alright. Oh. Libraries. Alright.
I know.
We can't both afford to be run out of town. Shove it back in my garter.
Hashtag no garter.
The other thing is, I know you had asked us something about look into an election.
I recall. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yes.
something I did talk about quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. So they cheated. Sheriff Ben has the other ballots, the ones that would have changed.
He's gonna be a dead man
time.
then. You better fucking get that out of town.
I think Lockford found them. I wasn't there, but he said something
He's
about it.
definitely gonna be a dead man if he's out of this town by sundown. There's nothing I can do to stop that.
I know. Speaking of getting out of town, when we did speak about the possibility of me leaving, you mentioned there were some things that you might ask me to do, take care of for you while I was gone, in exchange for maintaining the secrecy that we've established at this point. So whatever that is, I'm in no debt, so.
Okay. Well, I know I've told Gil about it, but you need to know too. I have a contact out in Rockwood. His name is Morgan Carver. I need you to deliver this for me to him. And she goes over under her bed and she pulls out a rolled up piece of fabric. And she hands it to you. It's pretty long, about 5 foot long.
Oh wow.
Is this something I can carry inconspicuously to Rotwood with me?
Not really. It's like if Nazar or somebody else carried it, or Gil carried it, it might, like Nazar probably carrying it would probably be fine, like on his back. But it's pretty sizable. I mean, it's about, it's about 5 feet long, I think.
It was Morgrin.
Morgrin.
Yeah, Morgrin.
Morgran.
Okay. That's
Carver.
Then I guess I'll take the fabric and
it's pretty heavy.
I'm strong.
Yeah, what's your strength score?
I'm actually not strong.
I know this.
I know.
Larger Dexy, not strength.
I'm like,
yeah.
Is it like?
Awkward.
I know I'm not there, but is it bendy?
It's like a rug.
Okay, that's what I was about to say. It's like trying to carry like a big rug.
Yeah, it's carrying a big rug.
That's almost the size of you.
It is almost the size of me.
Okay. So you're hefting this rug out, and immediately Jeb is like.
I think I would like go to leave. I would say goodbye to Ressie because she doesn't seem like the super sentimental kind. Like she cares, but she's not like, oh no, give me a hug. So like, I would try to. I'd try to leave, but then I would go back and hug her, and then leave really abruptly because it was embarrassing.
And she would hug you, and as soon as you try to leave, she'd be like, give you slightly tighter one.
Okay.
And she's like, don't trust people.
I never do. All right, when we get to Rotwood.
Good.
Then I guess Jeb takes the rug from me when I leave. Okay, so I'll go upstairs and gather my shit, I guess.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess I got a rapier that I put on. I probably put on a less revealing shirt because I'm like not a prostitute when I leave. So
like Anne Bonny kind of get up.
Yeah, basically.
Like
I'm assuming I probably have like several outfits that I do not need.
Yep.
So I will gift them to Lydia. Macy. Macy Pope, who's next door. Okay, so I give some shit to Macy. I give some shit to Lydia. I tell Macy she can have my nice ass chair that's in the corner because I can't take a chair with me. It's like, you might want to sanitize it first, but you can have it.
The realities of living in a brothel.
Actually, though, it's on the upstairs, so the guys aren't allowed upstairs.
Yep.
Anyway,
I think depending on what you want to take, all you would have would be like hard cased
right.
carrying things. I would say a smaller steamer trunk. So you have a trunk.
Yeah.
Of things. So keep that in mind.
I'll probably bring like clothes with me.
It's fine. But I mean, you write down what you're wanting to take.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
I'm gonna write a couple notes before I leave. I'm assuming I can like leave them with someone to.
You probably leave them with Larkin.
Okay, I'll leave some notes with Larkin to send to people. Let's see.
If you're writing notes, and if you've written notes, just send them to me.
Okay. So I'll have those. Oh, I want to send one to Meyer Alfie. That's whose name I was looking for.
I got you. So you're doing
So
this.
I've got
I'm
all
gonna.
my stuff sent, and that's all I'm gonna do. I'm ready
What would
to
you
go.
like to do?
I'm gonna tell the sheriff. Sheriff, then I need to go and pick up some boots, and then I will go to the druid area. Seems like the rest of my companions had other things to do, so I'm just letting you know.
And it's as like Lothrin kind of left. You noticed that Deputy Lupin followed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lupin. That's why she was the werewolf in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, werewolf sheriff. Where?
Since you're the only one left there,
Mm-hmm.
Ben just kind of goes, "Where do you need to go?"
I need to go to Meyer Alvey's shop to pick up some boots that I had commissioned, because my feet are a little different, as you can see.
Yeah.
If you would like to
Sure,
accompany,
yes.
thank you.
Yeah. So you guys are walking,
Mhm.
and you are getting like glares,
Mm-hmm.
the death glares kind of thing.
I keep my head high.
He goes, "I wouldn't be so proud if I were you. I know you didn't do anything,
I mean,
Majesty, but
please don't call me that. You just...
I fully forgot about that.
well, I made sure.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I honestly don't know what you guys want me to do with the election stuff, but I'll do my best. But yeah, that's some big shit.
Yeah, we were just asked to look into it, and this is what we found. And we figured, since you were the law in these parts, that it would be best to give it to you.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't make any promises.
I would talk to Ressi about it, because she was...
Well, she'll talk to me about it.
I love wrestling.
I'm sorry that you guys couldn't experience Tanbutte any better, but
It's alright. Things happen.
you get to the store pretty quickly.
Good.
And he stands in the store with
Mhm.
you with the shotgun ready,
Mm-hmm.
and he's standing and looking around. There seems to be nobody in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then he first said, hello.
It's Meyer.
Yeah. He's on his little
Mm-hmm.
thing that helps him stand above the
Yeah.
bar. Shoes.
Yes.
Shoes.
Please.
I only have. Excuse. It's been a crazy day.
I understand.
Shoes. Seems that you've only paid half of it.
I have the
Sheriff. Okay. He is completely just out of it. He picks up. He goes back, and you can hear some rummaging behind the shelves, and he comes back with like this kind of big cloth thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cup, you ordered 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's wrapped with like a leather belt kind of thing, and he goes,
Thank you. How much do I owe?
I think you owe 3 more gold.
3 more? I'm gonna give him 4.
Thank you. Safe travels, I guess.
Thank you.
Sheriff kind of nods his hat, and he's just like, we should get you guys out to the druids.
Yes, that would be ideal. We do not want to cause any more unrest.
Mm-hmm. And as you kind of come out of your house / establishment, you see Detective Lupin standing with her gun.
Okay.
And you can see that people, like, kind of been... You see a kind of a more people that were not there before.
Yeah.
But there seems to be kind of like a path, but you can tell that people are kind of they're waiting for you.
Okay. So I come out. I assume I see like her.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like? Or
She's
just
not.
like?
She's
Is it,
at attention.
she's like ready to go, but she's not like actively like
Mm-hmm.
menacing me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, she's pointing towards keep making sure she's not pointing a gun at anybody, but she's keeping
Yeah.
the
She's
area
your
safe.
escort.
Yeah.
I'm not in eye shot.
Mm-mm.
Okay. No, we're on the opposite side.
Then she goes, "You got your stuff."
Let's.
Okay, let's.
I think the route with the fewest homes between.
Oh, I
us.
know. Let's go.
Yeah.
And she immediately starts taking you out towards the fields.
No, yeah, that's what I fully intended
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
To, like,
She
go
starts taking you.
We're just like
She's
going like we're out.
walking right alongside you.
Yeah, I don't try to make conversation. We both know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I just give her like as we go, I like nod, and we both.
Go.
Quick.
Abby, did you have anything else that you wanted for Jersey? No. Okay.
Before we go.
Okay. So it seems all of this happened within about 30 to 40 minutes at most, and they're being generous when they said 5 hours, but it's like, let's get the fuck out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, we know we're not welcome.
And for a long time, you are standing on the outskirts of town with Lupin, and a short time later, you see Gil and Nazar kind of coming up, just. You see Druzy accompanied by Jeb and Will. Like Jeb's got the rug on one side of his shoulder, and then Jeb and Will are both carrying the steamer trunk. You guys are standing there for a bit, and then Sheriff Stalin and Moonshadow, I'm sorry, I'm searching for the name, saunter on up. But as soon as the guys get you there, they drop the stuff and then they hug you and say goodbye and leave. So, druids is what I'm hearing here.
Yes.
Great nods all around.
Well, I will see what I can do, but I would not come back anytime soon. And you can kind of hear stuff in the distance in town,
Yeah.
and you can see that Lupin and Stalin are both very uncomfortable with this situation, and they're like, I hope that you guys can find greener pastures and get there safely. Druids are good folk. Hopefully there'll be some help there, I guess. I'm not good at saying goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did very well, and I give him a pat on the back.
Yeah. Probably put my hand to Ben. Like shake his hand. And it's like,
And he gives you like the
it's like a.
yeah.
Can we predator handshake?
No.
No. It's like you're a good man, Ben, and you too, Alex. I mean, I'm not much for goodbyes either. Her name is Alex. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alex, I hope that this.
She just comes up and gives you a big hug.
Okay.
And
Well,
she seems pretty sad.
Okay. It's like
But
you two will do well. I hope my truest hope is that this doesn't come back to hurt you in any way.
we'll manage. And she takes it. And she pockets it. And Alex gives you a hug. Ben gives you a big.
I'll offer him some of my rum.
I have some important matters to take care of at the moment, but I appreciate it. You know what? Yes. He takes a big long swig and he goes, fuck. Don't fuck anybody up again like that.
Well,
At least in the town center.
yeah, maybe not that.
We'll work on the stealth.
Methods.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Good man, Gil. You did the right thing. You didn't say that. And then he goes, Mr. Bo.
Sheriff.
And he and Lupin back off and head towards town. And as you guys know, or people who have been in Tanbutte know that the mayor's house, which is just outside, or like the big house, on the other side of his house, that is where the druids are. Like, they camp on his property.
Oh, okay.
So, you take about 5 minutes to get there. It's pretty dead quiet. Nazar's carrying your things.
Thanks, Nazar.
But yeah, you get there. You can see that the druids are all kind of. You see a very familiar, like, you see the big white house that is the mayor's house. There's some nice trees. There seems to be a pond that kind of connects towards, what is this, Basin Lake, like with Wells Tributary. You can see that there is a connection to the mayor's house. And you see a huge gathering of the druids that marched into town, all led by the tall, sun-kissed, dirty blonde-haired elf, and who has his giant fallow deer antlers that go up, and his giant staff. And beside him is the mayor, and his wife, and his son. And you approach. Anything?
I say I'm staying in the.
I'll lead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying in the back. I'm like, I don't want to, like, I just, like.
I mean, at this point, we know that he cheated to win
Yeah, and
this
I don't.
position. And I don't love that.
I just kind of don't want to, like.
In fact, I hate it. In fact, I I hate it.
Which is why I step forward.
Moonshadow the diplomat.
Hate it. Hello, we are here to.
Leave my town. Good. We have talked
Yes.
with
Mikael.
yes, and they are willing to allow you to accompany them to Fairbrook. I do not want to see any of your faces in my town ever again.
No, I'll say it. No, I'll say it later. I'll wait. till it's
Maybe
gone.
you won't have to.
But anyway,
And I'm just gonna kind of make dead eye contact with him and take a drink.
Well, actually, no. I do. I lean over to Drew's and it's like, I can come back in about 30 years.
hopefully I'll be around longer than you will, Mr. Lockran.
And right, we're getting kicked out of town anyway.
Please don't return to Tanbutte anytime soon. Good day. And you can see that Mikael nods and beckons and immediately starts off into the just off to the fields. You're going down open fields.
Point of clarification, or maybe just asking how this would pan out. When Locke was sneaking out of the sting operation before he did the magic, weren't the people who saw him Mikael and the mayor's son?
Mikael saw him.
Okay, because they were the two that were talking. I just didn't know which one of them saw him.
Mikael did, yeah.
You were lucky that Mikael saw him. Because it was Samuel, Mikael, and then you're over here, and Mikael's like,
Do what?
Yeah. I'm going to extend
We
my
killed a bad person.
hand to
Hand?
paw. Sure. We haven't even decided whether or not she has hair, but
whatever.
I'm going to extend my paw to the mayor and say, thank you very much for your hospitality. Hopefully we will not have to see each other again.
He takes your paw. Goes, yeah. I hope this isn't a reflection of what Emta brings to the table.
Just going to squeeze. I want to make an intimidation check on that.
Oh.
Go ahead. Try.
I didn't check to see what it was. No, not that one. I'm not
Are
feeling.
you using charisma or strength? I would say
Good.
charisma.
Good.
I would say charisma in this instance.
But my strength is a little higher. And I have.
But you're not inflicting pain on him.
I said I'm squeezing his hand.
Fine, I'll let it happen.
That's a natural 19 plus 21.
Make an insight check
Oh,
with advantage.
that's a natural 20.
You see as you squeeze his hand and as you just kind of pulled it back, you see for a moment, like you notice that the mayor maintains a level of, you know, optimistic air about him, and you can see just like a very quick flash in his eyes that there is a slight fear.
And it's one of those cool shots where we're just in the background with our arms crossed, like squat, squat.
And it's, but it's not like a fear of not only what you are as an unknown, but maybe what's in Emta.
Yes.
And he pulls his hand away. He goes, "Don't come back now, you hear?" Well, everything's been really tense and everything. As you start walking with the druids, they don't seem to pay you any mind, really. It's quiet still, but it's a more peaceful quiet. You all just kind of are more clumped together, as unfamiliar with each other as you are closer as a unit. And you just seem to go through the tall grasses and onto really, you don't know where yet.
Yeah. Are we moving with like the pack of druids? Okay, we're like
led by Mikael.
So we're like moving out already. Okay, cool.
You have Mikael at the front, Tansula on his right, and Gorwin on his left.
Tansula is his wife.
Yeah.
And then Gorwin is his son, right?
No,
Gorman's the other person.
It's
Like
his
the
right.
third
It's
guy.
like his right hand.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Or Tansula's his right hand.
His son is the one who runs the stables where we had the stallion fight.
Oh, yeah. So his son like lives in Tanbutte full time. Oh, okay, cool.
He owns the town stables.
Are we moving in like a line?
No,
Like-
it's kind of
Amorphous blob.
Yeah.
It's kinda like-
Okay.
It's kind of like I have like less singing, but the like girl worth fighting for from Mulan. We're kind of like
you're
loose.
kind
It's
of
a march.
you're with your
Yeah, but we're like sticking together as like as a group.
Does anyone know any good songs?
Roughly how many druids are there?
It's about 35, 40. It's a big number.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a decently sized number. And as you kind of, but it seems as you're walking that the number, like when you first started joining them, it was like 30. But as you're walking, you notice that the animals that were with them kind of walk off and then come back around, and then there seems to be more people and different races. So for all you metagamers out there, they're dropping your druidic shaping.
Sneaky. I like it.
And you're starting to see, you see a couple tabaxi. You see, for the first time for most of you, a dwarf.
Oh wow.
You see some halflings and gnomes. You know, humans, half elves. You know, pretty much every race. And you see only two, but you see two moth-looking people. One seems to be like kind of like a brownish, greenish color, and then one looks however would you like to describe your character?
Well, his name is Roots Wane. I guess he's all dark. He's a brooding fella.
It's a death's head moth.
Yeah. He's ready to fuck some people up, maybe. I haven't thought too much about appearance.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
That's totally fine.
So he is one of the moth people, or okay?
Luminaria. Illuminati. Okay.
Like Illuminati, but
Yeah.
with an R and then an A at the end. Am I spelling this
Or
correctly?
you know, like the Latin root word for light.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not all of the people at home know how to spell that. They all know how to spell Illuminati.
If they're listening to a podcast, they know about the Illuminati.
Yeah, what else?
So I don't. What else do you need to know?
Anything that you want?
Wait.
Would I have seen? I would have met I would
you
know.
You know what moth people are.
Yeah. Would I've ever interacted with one? I know this was
Probably not.
100
Do I know
years
what
ago.
moth people are?
Yeah,
Have I ever seen one?
maybe one.
Oh shit. So now there's two.
But currently they're in the not the SHS, the other
Safe on Alliance.
Siphon Alliance, yeah.
Like again, it's pretty rare, but you've seen more of the darker ones than you have seen of what looks like a lunar moth.
Yeah.
Oh.
One looks like a lunar moth, and one looks more like what was it? The death. What are they called?
Death's Head Moth.
Yeah, kind of like the Silence of the Lamb moth.
I am keeping more towards the back of the druids, just to make sure nothing is coming up from behind, ambush. Or
Yeah,
anything.
now that we're
Patrick is in the back with you.
okay, I think I'd be kind of up with them. Just once the
He
mayor
spent
walked
all of his time with them at the front. He's going to travel with you to the back for a little bit.
that
He is our friend that is very rarely able to play with us.
Oh.
His name.
I think as we're walking away, Locke is getting a little less tense. He's alert and is kind of going back to his very similar feelings to back when he was a younger man in times better forgotten.
100 years ago.
Yeah, basically.
Oh shit.
But is a little more relaxed and is less agitated now that they're kind of away from all the people, but is still kind of worried because he knows that the druids got attacked a few times. People are mean, don't like druids, or some people don't like druids. So it's kind of he's kind of worried that they're gonna bring some extra heat to them, and so it's kind of wanting to be looking out with at the ready.
Yep. Okay, so since you guys aren't really leading the pack, you guys, this is counting as your first leg of your first journey of the day. Because it's afternoon, so we're gonna end with there. You can make perception checks, but you are with a crowd, so it's gonna be you're gonna be traveling at a slow pace.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna have stealth on your side.
Yeah.
So whatever you want, if you want to look for stuff while you're traveling, food, you can do foraging and stuff like that. You have survival skill.
I do not.
I'll do one just any because I have my alchemist kit tools with me
You can also make one too, Anthony.
I will reiterate, not good in nature.
Well, I hate to tell you this.
No, lots of learning.
Would
Lots
you
of
like a
learning is
drink?
ahead. Yes, please.
There you go.
But I can't drink very much because I'm small. So
You're
I
actually
Me
drink,
taller
too.
than him.
I drink a bit and then I give it back to
You're taller than me.
you. Yeah, but I'm small.
Yeah, was that a 1?
No, it's a 6, but it's a 7.
Still shitty.
Yeah. It's still
not
crap.
doing much.
7. So
Yeah.
Good.
I have a +1.
Man.
I don't think you bother.
You're drinking.
Yeah.
That's
surviving.
How long have you been drinking?
Oh, since we left town.
Okay, make Constitution saving throw.
You're
I
gonna
love it
throw
when this
up.
happens.
Am I gonna have to? Am I only gonna be casting 8? Get a lot of mileage out of Lesser Restoration if I have to.
Piss drunk.
Good.
You were drunk as a fucking skunk.
I also put my boots on. One pair of my boots.
This is getting heavy. I'm tired of. And he throws down your steamer trunk.
Who's
Hey,
carrying
Nazar,
this?
Nazar was.
you must be careful with other people's things.
I was careful. Now I'm done carrying it.
Yes, but set it down nicely. Don't just drop it.
How am I? I can't carry it.
We use mom.
You should have gotten a horse. You're puny.
I am small, yes. It's not like I made a choice and decided small.
Riz, I think, Riz, you may have to make some strategic decisions about what's worth carrying.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need a bag to put it in. I don't have one.
What if you like cut it up into pieces?
Welcome to my hell.
If you cut it into
pieces.
You know
pieces.
Well, you notice that the druids have sat down as night is falling,
Okay.
and there is a campfire being. Small campfires are being made.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do I see that?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's not fucking
Lock.
hiding it.
Not lock.
That's
Gil.
him.
Gil.
What?
No.
You can
no
join
more
it
tonight.
anytime you
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
I make.
Have fun.
I'm gonna try and take it away from Gil.
Don't fucking
Gilbert.
That's a strength check.
do
Gilbert,
it.
you're already drunk. Just go to sleep.
14.
11.
You still have the fucking. Jesus Christ.
I
I
make-
have to narrate that.
I like looking around, like seeing that happen. I like do kind of like make like a fire, like a nice little teepee. I find like some stones to like put around it to like make like like a fire pit. And I like Locke like looks around. He sees them like fighting. Looks at them. Like looks at the druids. Like looks down for a second and just fucking like does just a little firebolt into it to like light it.
Roll hit.
Don't fuck
Please,
it up.
honestly,
fuck
I
it up.
kind
It's
of want to
natural
miss.
one.
It's a wildfire.
Fucking hit someone.
Are we gonna count that? It's
Yeah.
I
not-
mean, it looks like it's totally
it's a
fine.
19.
Oh my god.
You hit it and it goes. It's like, you know, it tapers down.
I'm gonna go over the fire.
Yes.
I'm going for it.
Can I drag my my secret dragon over to the fire and then sit on it
Yeah.
and just pout?
Rich, you see this. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't fucking know.
Appropriated.
Hey.
The fire, you have to come see. You're a moth.
Yeah, I
Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear God.
Although I want to make it charisma because he just can't. It's like, ooh.
Pretty shiny.
I don't have any charisma.
What if-
Charisma saving throw.
Oh,
So
okay.
one of these.
Okay.
One of those. Roll that.
Okay.
And then straight roll.
What'd you
It
get?
is 14.
You're like, you know, your little kind of like reddish orange eyes. You kind of go, there's a light, and your antenna kind of.
I feel like it would have been like a little bigger than like the usual ones. It's like
Yeah, that's what's caught your attention. So you do go, and you're looking at that fire now.
Cool.
Do with
How-
that information what you will.
How far away are we at our little fire from where all the druids are sitting down? Are we kind of like
There's like your group. There's a group here. There's like a group here.
So it's like we're at a picnic.
Kind of,
People are
there's
just kind of setting up.
Yeah, they're instead of doing one communal fire, it seems they kind of just do their own little things, and there are several people like around certain ones that seems like
It might
maybe
be
that's
families or okay.
clans and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's kind of happening. It's very calm.
Yeah,
I'm not calm.
it's very calm.
Nazar immediately pulls out a book and starts reading.
I can do that. I have pull out my
Sarah and I talked about this. This is what Nazar would be doing.
I pull out like a bedroll, like what would look like an army surplus bedroll
Oh
almost.
dear God.
Oh my god, it's dusty.
It's like I even go step away a little bit. And I like shake it out a few times, like hit it against the tree, like get the dust out of it.
sneeze.
Ah, my arse.
It's like a little cat. Like a little,
I'm gonna make a charisma save.
why?
Nothing.
You're not a moth.
I was gonna say, aww. I got a dirty 20.
I want to go up behind Nazar and try and see what he's reading.
Thanks, Sasha.
Can I
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Do you want to sit on the trunk?
Sure.
That's a natural one.
That's a place to sit.
What?
Excellent.
What are you reading?
Nothing.
Okay.
He immediately, he's like watching. He kind of does this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you.
Moonshadow, did you go pick up your boots from Maya?
Yes, sir.
I lift up one of my legs and I'm like, yes, I did. Look, they're so pretty.
Do you like them?
I love them.
How did he look? Upset?
A little
I'm sure he was.
frazzled.
About the boots?
No, he's
Yes.
just a very sensitive man. He's
Gil,
just a very...
how much do you have left?
It's almost gone, but I've been helping.
She had 2.
I did have 2, but my limit is 3.
I have had 2 bottles.
That's true.
Gil, this is not good. We
Well,
talked about this.
We did? Did we?
Yes, we did.
When?
Before your fight.
I don't remember.
Of course you don't
drank
remember.
2 bottles of rum.
I want to smack him. Just like a...
I don't give a shit. Do whatever you fucking want.
While this nonsense is happening, I'm like wandering the camp,
It's a
kind of
14.
like
14 heads.
I'm only gonna do like a point of damage. I'm just like...
Stop looking at me.
I don't know.
Stop getting fucking paranoid over there.
You have a book out, and
I can have a book out for goddamn please. I'm the DM.
Right, but it makes us anxious.
No.
I'm not anxious. I mean, I feel
You're
like
fucking anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can I see...
Don't lie.
Is Mikhail around a fire?
Yeah, he's with Gorwin.
You just smacked me.
Yes, because you're being stupid.
Gil, you're being a little bit dumb.
How is this any different than my normal behavior?
Because what you should have been doing is keeping it and then weaning yourself off of it, because otherwise we don't have any more alcohol, and you're going to have to go cold turkey as of tomorrow.
What? Oh, what?
Do you have any more?
They immediately starts
Rummaging
rummaging.
through
pause through his bindle.
Maybe the druids have some.
I wouldn't count on it, Gil. I really wouldn't.
I'm getting up. I'm marching
I'm
over
going
to
to
me.
follow
And
him.
you were like, whoa, boy.
I've been kind of making my way towards like Mikhail.
Oh my god.
What?
We're all going to accost him at the same time.
I won't go to Mika. I'm gonna go to someone who like looks like they have.
Who looks like they know how to
They
party.
carry stuff. Is there anyone
You're
who looks
looking.
like?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
You're like trying to buy drugs at a music festival. It's like someone has weed.
Somebody who's got fucking nose to fucking know it.
Oh, well, that was an extra 20, sadly. My passive 16.
I don't care.
9.
It's dizzy.
Yeah.
It's spinny. You might barf again.
I am
Make a
barf.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm Bart.
I am helping him. I'm following.
Yeah, you're not helping with the
No, I'm not helping him.
12.
You throw up.
Gil, let's go sit you down. You need some rest.
What I need
is
is-
to sleep.
You know, he throws up right in front of you.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm
How far away from me is he? Is Gilbert?
He's at the next campfire, which is about 30-40 feet away.
Okay, can I use Mage Hand to take his bottle from him? Is that like this?
30
Is
feet.
it?
He's
or
like,
no?
he's like 35, 40. You have to be within 30 feet.
Okay.
You got barfed on,
I-
boy.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
that's gross. You look a little sick there, buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm upset.
What's bothering you?
Well,
Fucking sits down, goes up to the bottle. How long do you have?
if you don't know, we got kicked out of town where I live.
Oh no.
Yeah, and there's these people that are following me who also got kicked out. And
He's egocentric when he's drunk, I guess.
and I don't know where we're going. Fairbrook, right? That's where the druids. You're going there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairbrick.
He's like, yeah. I'm going here, buddy.
And I'm just out here trying to be a guy around.
Yeah, wow. You seem to have a touch of the Dizzy's friend.
I am not diseased. I am drunk.
And not for much longer, actually.
And only on the second day of the week.
Oh boy.
It's like the equivalent of what Wednesday, Thursday.
No, it's like
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, it's not the second day. That's for damn sure.
Where does the time go?
Oh my god.
Where does the when you're drunk? It's hard to tell.
I'm sorry. I owe you one.
Like one full set of clothes?
Do you wear? Okay, no, you wear clothes. That was stupid. Stupid. I'm working on that.
No, he is.
He
asked the dragon if they ate people, so he is actually actively working on this.
What? Do you want? I can pay for the clothes. I want a lot of money by beating people up.
I would love some money.
Well, great. How much do you think would be an adequate sum for your clothes?
I'm behind him saying like,
30 golds? That sound good to you?
Can you give me
What? Well, if you know, that seems. I did throw up on the clothes.
You did.
And here out in the great wide open grass, there isn't clothes to get. Yeah, I'd reach into my pocket. I'm just here you go.
All right.
Big
Add 3
stacks.
gold pieces.
Cool.
Now 60.
Oh my god.
Fucking highway robbery.
Traditionally very not big on material possessions.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
great.
What
Like,
is
I don't need
my
this.
name is Gilbert. What is your name?
Nice to meet you, Gilbert. I'm Roots Wayne.
Root Swain.
Roots Wayne.
I like that name. Well, Root Swain, I am looking for more of this. I am almost out.
Running out of alcohol, I see.
Observant.
I have that feat too.
I am also observant. Anyways, do you know maybe someone who has more of that?
I don't know about alcohol, but we got some good stuff out in the forest.
Straight from the bosom of nature, my guy.
Oh, no, I don't.
So, question. It says herbalism kit.
Do you just have lead on you?
Does that mean that it's...
I would make you make a roll for that. If you want to make an
intoxicant?
Yeah.
For my herbalism kit? I
Yeah.
can do that?
Yeah, but you would need to roll, I would say, a general wisdom check.
Okay.
So, add your wisdom plus your proficiency bonus to it.
So plus 5.
Plus
So, your roll plus 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
18.
You know, as you're sitting there and you kind of start grinding some stuff and adding a little bit of water from your little water skin, you also, just so you know, that Luminaria have 4 arms. So you're able to do 2 things at once.
Cool.
Dope.
And, Gil, you're sitting there going, and you manage to make, you would need a container for it, but enough for 1 water skin of the equivalent of a wine, a mead sort of thing. So I would say about that. Within an hour or so. It's not really fermented, like mead like that, but it's like because of what you've ground into it, maybe some mushrooms, maybe some water, and some berries, you manage to create some type of mixed drink.
It's a fucking homebrewed homebrew?
Oh, and it's like as you're working there, right on the like in the patch of grass next to you, Gil, whoever's watching this.
I'm watching from my trunk.
You see, just out of
I'm just
nowhere,
laying on it.
kind of, and there's a young, elven-looking boy. It seems very young, and he's like a light green skin color, and like has a lot more leaves a part of their garb and stuff, but generally kind of like a warm, springy green look. And he just kind of said, "Oh, hi, Roots.
Hello.
This is, you know him as your good friend Robin, the Spring Eldrin."
It's Robin.
It's Roots.
God damn it.
I'm so mad. I love it, but it makes
But
me
also,
mad.
I really like that I rolled on my random encounter table. It's an Eldrin.
Roots
And I was
Wayne
like-
and Robin.
So you
This
have
is beautiful.
a little elven
Fuck
boy,
me up.
Eldrin boy that's
Cool.
sitting next to you and just kind of like starts watching what you're doing. Just like,
What brings you to these neck of the woods, Robin?
I don't know, I'm just kind of walking around and I don't know. Oh, it's not music I want.
Is Nazar still at the campfire reading?
Yes!
Okay, so then I'm gonna leave Nazar there with my shit, because I don't want to leave my shit unattended, and everybody else fucking left. I'm gonna go over to Gil, who's like talking to the Mothman and just staring. Right? Okay, so I come up.
Hey, hello.
Gil, what are you? Did you drink it all?
No, you made it for me.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, and made what?
Make a constitution saving.
I'm gonna smell it. What does it smell like?
Smells like berries.
Smell
and
like
some
tea?
it smells like berries and like kind of like an elderberry, but also with like some notes of decay.
23.
You're fine. You're like, damn, I feel good.
It's like that
I'm
second
gonna
wind of
try
drunk.
it.
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
You puked and
Try
rallied.
it.
Yeah.
Try it. It tastes heavily of like watered down elderberry syrup, kind of,
Okay.
and like I said, like a dirty kind of
Like an earthy.
yeah, earthy kind of
Okay.
thing, but like
Whoa.
very earthy.
That was pretty great.
Oh, you're welcome.
Here you go.
Did
Hello.
we just make you a bartender?
Hello.
I think we did.
I am Druzy. Did you make this?
I did.
It's very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're at 3.
I have had 3 drinks. I'm okay. I'm fine.
This one doesn't seem to be as strong.
2.5 drinks.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I'm not there.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you. You stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
you fucking
I did. I'll use the pink one. Constitution? 10. It was a 19 and then it rolled over.
You're immediately just go.
It's very good, thank you. Did you say what your name was? No?
Roots.
Roots.
It's
Nice
Roots
to meet
Wayne.
you. Roots Wayne. Are there roots in this?
No, Roots is just my name.
It's a very good name.
It's
Now take this away. I don't need to have any more. I'm good. I'm done. I'm good. I'm very angry, and it would not be wise for me to drink anymore. Keel just keeps drinking.
Okie dokie.
I'm satisfied and I head back to Nazar.
It's pretty calm. There doesn't seem to be much that's happening. Some people have. It's only shortly after nightfall, so if there's anything that you want to accomplish in some downtime here,
I need to solve the issue of not actually being able to carry a steamer trunk across this entire continent. I need to figure that out. But you know how when you like sit down to clean your room and then you get about 10 minutes in and you find something that distracts you so fully and completely that you are like not getting anything done anymore.
You're fucking drunk.
Right, so I'm drunk and I open up my trunk and I'm like, there's so many things.
Like you find like a dagger and you're like playing with it.
No, I think I just pull out my loot and I cross-legged in front of my open trunk. Just haven't played this in so long. I'm just so distracted. What's it? I'm just trying to remember all the songs that I know.
Because I remember as we started having that conversation and then it devolved into nonsense and then I went on my old man like ramble. No, because they're not like, I don't know. Do druids have commerce?
I need a backpack.
I hear her yell from across the field.
I stand up, I close my trunk and I stand up and I lift my loot and I say, I need a backpack!
Then make one.
I'm not good at making things. I am okay at playing my loot though.
I can play the guitar.
And this is like a very weird round guitar. It's almost the same.
I guess I like bow. I guess like a very awkward bow when I come up to him.
There's no need for that.
I
appreciate it, but we don't do this. What is you? Customs as you do in SHS.
I cannot articulate how thankful we are that you are willing to do this. I know that you have the dangers of your journey are many, especially in today's climate concerning magic. But thank you for taking us in. I appreciate it, and I know my companions do as well. Start to kind of like think about start to walk and say, I have a.
If you would like to sit.
Yeah, like I said, I have an odd question. Where does magic come from?
Oh. How old are you?
Too old to be asking this question, but I think it's a necessity. I'm 990.
Well,
120. Sorry.
I was once your age. But that was long ago. Magic depends on where it comes from. Depends on what you do. Some of us get our magic from the mothers once their bodies were reclaimed by Harina, and the world around us exudes a certain level of that fragment of light or spark, if you will. I get mine from the earth, from Mother Thea, after she was cut down in her prime, and her sister Kor. I am an elf, therefore I'm born from Kor's descendants, but I am a druid, so I worship Thea's abundance.
Alright, so Kor's water or air?
She's air.
Yeah, okay.
Thea is of the earth.
And that's humans or dwarves?
Thea is dwarves.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
But there are many different types. There are paladins and some clerics who get their powers from almost, maybe one or others of the sisters. There's very few paladins and clerics of the other sisters. That's typically what you say, organized religion.
Can't say I've much gone in for that, but And so I guess because my special game, I cast light on a bronze piece or something. It's I don't know. It's only been recently, that I've been able to do things, and I don't quite understand where it. If I knew where it came from, I would have I would have some place to start. I'm a doctor.
And as that, Tinsilla grabs your hand.
Yeah.
And she's. Sometimes there is what is called power within. Some folk are very capable of they're born under the right circumstances where they're in tune with the world and they're able to use that energy and let it flow through them as a conducting cord and release it back into the world to do this. They're not bidding, but do what they feel is necessary. So maybe that is it. There is dragons. They often had much power. Most power comes from the sisters, but they're no longer here, so I don't know.
So thinks for a minute. Says, "Thank you. That helps immeasurably. I know that there's
Perhaps you can find more answers in Fairbrook.
Yes, that would hopefully, but I don't know. Sometimes. Yes. Well, will be a great place to start. Do you have a backpack? Or is there anywhere, would anyone happen to have an extra pack?
And then I stand up on the trunk again and I lift my leg and say, I will pay someone to help me make a backpack. I will pay you. I will pay. I need a backpack.
Drusilla isn't quite,
I can see.
yes.
I would talk to Roots or Robin,
Okay,
perhaps.
perfect.
To Roots for Robin? Awesome. You can make me a backpack.
And not him, somebody else.
Thank you very much.
But if you ever have questions, I'm here.
Yes. Yeah, thank you very much.
I don't know how I'm going to make money. I'm not very good at anything. I don't, and I have too much. I have too much shit with me. I can't carry it all. I'm very small and I don't have any way to make money.
I make my way back to them. Is Gil still drunk?
I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Hello,
console Druzy. No, I'm still playing sad loop music with my
are you still with? Are you just kind of watching this?
Yeah, I think we're just kind of.
You're just kind of watching the shit show.
Yeah.
As I come up and I start and I was like, Drusilla, I think that. Hello. I hold out a hand to you to Roots.
Hello.
And to you. Hello. You're one of the. That's a stupid question. You're of course one of the druids. Do you know where I might find a Roots or a Robin?
Roots is my name.
Oh, well.
And Robin's my fella here.
Excellent. Hello. I was speaking with Mikhail and Kinsella, so that you might be able to help. Well, you're quite aware of her predicament.
Noticed.
Would you be willing to make her some sort of pack? Can
you make me a backpack? I can pay you. I have too many things. I cannot carry this. It is as big as I am. There is also a rug, and eventually Naza will also get tired of carrying that.
What?
Oh, yeah. Go for it, Robin.
He has a big backpack on his back, but he kind of just awkwardly. He ain't smart.
Do you want help?
It takes a couple minutes, and you see the other hand. And he throws out. It's like a canvas kind of bag, but it's like a It looks like a military kind of like dark green bag.
I take it and I hug it and I say, "Thank you.
Don't cry about it.
I'm just very
Do
overwhelmed.
people just normally cry?
I
Is that like a normal thing?
don't usually cry."
She's scaring me.
I don't think
Druzy,
she can
let
handle
us put all
the
of your things
forest
in here, okay?
juice.
Let's do that.
Oh, you gave her that.
Yeah.
Humans can't handle that.
What?
And then he's like, good luck. Then he disappears.
Robin, will you please tell your friend Robin that I said thank you very much?
Of course.
Should I pay him for his backpack?
No, don't worry. He had too many.
I'm
So that I
gathering
can,
some
like,
dirt
Tuck my loot into it.
and a nice
just, like,
log
carry it
for a
in my
pillow.
Fur pillow.
A log for
For
a
a
pillow.
pillow.
Okay. Alright, you managed
And some leaves.
just fine. You managed to find that
I'm gonna go
amazingly.
right by the fire, curl up,
Mm.
go to bed.
Once they're asleep,
I'm just sitting in a box.
yeah, I guess like once things people seem settled down, I'm like, wait now, I like nudge Gil awake, try to nudge him awake. It's like, Gil, are you sober? You're sober.
I just went to sleep. I'm better. What?
Okay. Well, I think there's in all the excitement that has been happening, there's something we haven't quite discussed at length.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember when we killed those giant bugs?
Yeah.
We found a glowing stone,
Yeah.
and I feel like we haven't explored that, like talked about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have it.
Has it done anything?
As far as I know, it. Well, there was one thing I noticed immediately. When that guy, Shaw,
Mm-hmm.
when he cast the firewall,
Mm-hmm.
it fire didn't really burn as much.
Huh. So that's hasn't like spoken to you,
No, I
whispered any dread secrets.
no. If it did, I surely wouldn't be carrying it.
Do you think we should ask Mikhail about it? He seems knowledgeable in these sorts of things.
Yeah, I thought about it. I just didn't know how to approach that question.
He's a pretty chill dude, I'll say.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I spoke with him and he was very, very welcoming, very friendly. Yeah, so maybe perhaps that's
I
something we
like
should ask them about tomorrow.
My whole
Yeah,
life,
I'll bring it up.
All right,
I'll bring it up tomorrow.
go back to sleep.
All right. Well, good night.
Okay, that well, Locke like gets into his like.
Okay, so you
I'm gonna talk to Locke for a second
Okay.
before he goes to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, do you think we should sleep in shifts just to make sure nothing like attacks us during the night, or?
It looks at drunk Gil, drunk Druzy, Nazar, who I assume is just still reading.
Oh no.
Why are you doing this?
Oh no.
Don't do
Don't
this.
turn the lights off.
And like I
Don't
guess
turn
like surveys like the druid camp, and it's like
I'm listening. I'm getting
Yeah.
the bosses.
She does this.
I think for the moment, I think we're safe.
Is this for story purposes this time?
Yes.
And then goes to sleep.
who's asleep?
I am.
I am.
Me.
You're asleep? I'm assuming you're asleep.
Yeah, I assume I like flew up into a tree and like chilling up there sleeping.
Fuck.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
I don't like this music.
I'm asleep. I don't know what music.
I don't. I don't like being
Okay.
with my back to the windows while this is happening.
They're closed, it's fine.
I know.
I was convincing myself.
Lock.
Yeah.
As you you lie in your little bedroll that's dusty and old, being in it, you kind of feel this encompassing tightness take over your body. And you know you're asleep when you're there. Because you are. You're in deep, deep sleep. But you can't help but like feel everything go from being like the warm, comforting blanket to some type of cold grip. And you start hearing noises. It sounds far away and kind of echoey at first, but then you kind of hear a little like rumble. And in your chest you can feel it tighten as you try to open your eyes, but it's still dark. And you desperately try to look around, and you see, for a flash, the face of a younger half-elven woman. And then it flashes out again, and it's still dark. And you hear that growing, rumbling noise grow louder and louder, and you can hear screams. You can hear rocks crumbling and falling apart, and you hear this grow louder and louder. And you try to open your eyes again, and you see the half-elven woman with blood going down her face, and she looks colder. It goes dark again. And you just are flooded with this dank, rotting smell that just emanates and fills this vast cavern as you finally are able to take in what little light is around you.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel your heartbeat going faster, faster. You hear cries for help, cries for a medic, a doctor, people screaming in pain, crumbling, crumbling, crumbling. And you hear low noises, just like talking. It doesn't sound familiar, but you are aware that it's elven in nature, but not quite. Darker, more menacing than what you're normally aware of. You feel every muscle in your body tense up. And you go to turn around because you see this blue light behind you. And as you turn, you wake up.
Oh, fuck.
It is pitch black out. And it's super quiet. But what you hear a twig in the night. You hear a couple more. You hear some whispering. But as you kind of sit out, and you can see like the embers of some of the fires going, you see several of the elven druids that are there are in trances, but it doesn't seem that anybody else is awake. What do you do?
I slowly get out, sit up and stand up, very ready, tense but ready to go, shaken, definitely shaken, but and reaches out because I can see around, because I have dark vision.
Yes.
That half up, so I can kind of see around.
Only for
me.
60 feet.
Yeah, so it's I can see kind of around me, and I do I guess the first one would be a perception check, or
Yes.
see if any if I can see anything seems wrong.
You?
Not great. 17.
You don't see anything within 60 feet besides sleeping bodies,
Okay.
but you know. What the fuck did it go? You know that you can hear multiple people that don't seem to be with voices that you don't recognize in the short time you've been with this group of people.
I like as I'm kind of like in like in a crouch. I like reach over because I was like right next to Moon Shadow, I think.
I need a player's handbook.
Here.
I reach over to Moon Shadow and like grab her shoulder, like tap her shoulder, just like trying to wake her up. And so I kind of like doing my best to like wake everyone up. So first I wake up Moon Shadow because she's right next to me. Then I like again very like as slowly as like not slowly but like deliberately without trying to like make a lot of noise. I like go over to Gil, like I'm like behind him because I have a feeling he's gonna like try and punch whatever like in the direction that he like wakes up in. I like shake him, like try and like shake you awake. And it's like, I think we have company.
Okay, I need everybody who is awake currently to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Just woken up.
So with disadvantage. Thank you for reminding me.
Sleep still.
Yeah.
What? What was that? God.
I need initiatives.
15.
15.
12.
11. Then Locke. Then me.
Okay. And I'll use Patrick's for yours. So, cool. So wait, we have what was Locke? What was yours?
12
12.
total.
Moonshot.
11.
Gilbert.
15.
15. Okay. Here we go, folks. So Lochran, this one's gonna come for you.
You did this.
Got it.
Okay. Does
Was he sleeping in his armor though?
were you sleeping in armor?
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken it off. I would have been like, because it's like a coat. We're outside. I like have my coat on.
Yeah. Okay. That's because remember it's different, but
That's right.
it is slightly different. In your guys' favor. 14 hit.
No.
Let's try to go again. That does not hit. That does not hit. So 3 attacks. Miss you.
What?
But as you feel a hand come on your shoulder across you, and
Okay.
you manage to move, and
Okay.
you can see in the moonlight there's a dagger
Okay.
either time,
Okay.
and you manage to kind of you're awake from this dream, and you're
Yeah.
like, holy shit, what the hell's going on?
It's like back.
Yeah. Okay, that was your turn. Gilbert, your turn.
Was I able to see what was attacking him?
You see a man. What you can tell it's humanoid that has something over their face and a hat and is in dark clothes, but has him.
Or wait.
He's not restrained or anything, but you can see that he's like being held, and you saw some man attack him with a dagger.
Can you see if there's anyone else around?
Make a perception check. Is that going to be your action?
Because I have it, but I don't have cards.
I'd-
I'll have to make.
I'll allow it to be your bonus action this time
Okay.
because normally that would be an action.
That's fine if it's the action. 15.
You notice that they're kind of throughout the camp, just by the embers of some fires around you, that there seem to be more than just one person. Like, there are more people here. But you can only see, like, silhouettes.
Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to run up and punch the guy who's attacking Locker.
Whoop.
14.
It does not hit. Okay. Sorry. Skill. Lochran, it's your turn. You have a man holding you, but you're not like restrained or anything.
Yeah. So as a free action, I like yell. It's like we're under attack.
Okay.
Like we're under attack, and have every hostile creature within 30 feet of me make a con save.
Okay, I need people. Percentiles, please. Sorry, I'm gonna grab my.
Anthony, you can be my. You got him.
Block. Your turn. You already went.
Yeah. So each one within 30 feet needs to make a con save.
17.
That passes, so they'll just take half damage.
Okay. I gotta roll further. 15.
2 passes.
They both pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they still take 14, 17, so 8. So they all take 8 radiant damage. And any magical darkness is dispelled. Like a brightness is like building like centered on me, and then it like
Explodes.
erupts. It's like it's not fire. It's like a radiant energy.
Yep.
So it detects hostility, I guess, because it doesn't say that you can see. Is why it is. It just says each hostile creature within 30 feet.
Okay.
So that's my action. I don't think I have any. Oh fuck! Yeah. That happens, and out of like that brightness coalesces into like into like a long sword.
Spiritual weapon?
And so it like appears and like stabs like behind me, like
Nice.
So my
roll to
god,
hit.
yeah.
Got
You
this.
have a spiritual weapon now.
Fuck yeah, 17 to hit.
That hits.
That's 1d8. Spiritual weapon boy. Fuck. So and then 5 radiant damage to whoever's behind me.
Moon Shadow's your turn.
Yeah. How many can I see? How many are close to me?
You can see the one that just attacked.
I'm going after him.
Towards that.
I'm taking out my scimitars. I'm gonna try and hit him twice.
Do it. That's not the one.
First one's a 10 to hit.
No, does not hit.
Yeah. How about 11?
Does not hit.
Good. And I am just gonna do a war cry. Just like a.
Ululation. Okay, so that was you. Another cry is up. This second one. Oh my god. You are now awake.
Yeah.
You are now awake. Nazar is asleep.
And
Add one. That is 8.
13 and 8. Okay, top of the round.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see her put up the thing.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. That's a natural 19 that hits.
Can I see this person?
Well, you know he's there, yeah, now.
So as the dagger like comes down in front of me, like another like blinding like flash of light happens, like it like emanates from me. Roll with disadvantage, so roll again.
That's a natural 18. So
Still hits me. Okay.
Damn.
4 damage.
Okay.
And one more attack. That does not hit you.
Okay.
So he comes out again with his. He seems to be doing the downward
Okay.
slashing for you. There's no real sound coming from these men.
Huh.
I mean, aside from the quick.
Okay.
It's
They're trained assassins.
Okay. Oh, I missed something. Well, whatever. I forgot. Gil, that's in your favor again.
I'm gonna break away from this and go towards this guy.
Okay. You can do that.
Oh, also, there until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. So there's like 40.
Oh yeah.
So there's
now
like
you can
40
see-
feet. There's like a fucking glowing sword.
So now you can see everything that's happening in this.
What do these
area.
guys look like?
They all are wearing dark clothes, like I said, but they're all wearing dark like bandanas.
Like the Winter Soldier.
Over
Mm-hmm.
their noses. But you can see that there are like their clothes weren't once black because it's bright light.
Yeah, bright light
It
for
looks
20
like a
feet.
lot of their clothing is singed in different areas, and like they're singed in different areas, and like so it's like yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna punch that guy.
Punch that guy. Yeah.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna hit him again as a bonus action.
No, that's why like this is like. Not
Wait.
yeah, because like where it'll say.
I'm gonna spend a moxie point to make 2 attacks.
But no, but like it'll
Damn.
say
Get him.
like
Get him, son.
13 to hit.
It's just the DC and it slows our movement.
Healing.
I know. I just looked it up.
5
I just
more
didn't
damage.
remember, like if I thought I did that.
And then third attack. That's gonna miss.
What was it?
8.
Yeah, that misses.
Maybe never.
Jersey,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Okay, so I just woke up. So
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
how am I impacted mechanically by having just woken up?
You've slept for a couple hours,
Right.
so you didn't have a lot to drink, so you're
Correct.
You're okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
So I can.
but you're a little like.
But there's bright light now, so I
Yeah.
can obviously see people that look menacing,
Yes.
and the people I'm with are fighting them. So like,
Yes. You
I
can
know
make
what's
an
going on.
logistical like conclusion.
okay. So I can attack. I just didn't know if I was like
You can
confused or what. But I can
You
if I can
can.
make an attack this round, then I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
It's a
That's a natty one.
You don't hit.
No,
You just kind of
don't hit
hit
with a
wise.
save. Well, I did just wake up. Didn't work.
So
Not great,
can I? Do I need to roll something to be able to like get out of this person's grip?
You're not held or anything.
Okay, so he's just kind of like
He
around.
he like had you kind of like how like he was trying to like aria you kind
Oh,
of
okay.
a little bit, but
So yeah, I just like
just bad aim.
remember it, get like that dream, fucking real like muscle memory that I didn't know I still had, like spin out of it. So I see it and like same thing. Does he look any different than the other ones?
Not really.
Okay. Then I hold out my hand and one could call it a guiding bolt shoots out.
You just love playing it.
I do. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Shit damage though. 11 points of radiant damage.
It's nothing to shear at.
Yeah. And as of then, I have the next attack against them has advantage, so I'm going to use my bonus action to use my spiritual weapon. Natural 20.
Okay.
So
That's what we like to see.
This is how you cleric.
It's devil damage. Or is it?
did you
Do we roll twice
roll
or you roll?
twice.
roll twice? Okay. So 6 plus 10 more radiant damage. Now that I see it, I like.
Seems like take it like and kind of pat it off, and he's just like, you can see like for a moment there's like a flash of fear in his eyes.
Okay. Kind of like
That is your turn.
wary. I'm ready to go.
Mugello.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to hit this guy.
Hit him! Hit him, bitch!
How about a 16?
Yeah, that hits.
Good.
Where's your pen go?
Good. That's 9 points of slashing damage off of the first one. Then I'm gonna hit him again with my bonus.
Hit him again.
13,
That hits. Just hits.
and then another 6 points of slashing damage.
This guy seems. As you kind of come down again like twice, you manage to knock off part of this thing, and you can see that he's got kind of like singed face, like burned face.
I need to like organize
What?
this based on combat
have I seen
spells and
something like this?
non-combat.
That's fair.
Hurt. Nothing. Not hurt anything.
No.
These are my combat.
No, that would be an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I action charge and just finish this guy off?
Yeah, go ahead. If you can hit him.
Fuck!
Because I can get another action and a bonus action off of that. So that's 2 more hits.
Alright. If you can hit
Nope.
him.
That's a 10.
Like I said, if you can hit him.
Okay, shh. Put your little smirk away. We're fighting in this middle of the night.
Fuck you. You just cursed me. That's what you're saying.
Hexed.
Because I
You've been
hate
Jonah
action
hexed.
surge. I hate action surge.
Do you need
Okay.
this right now?
No.
Me and my homies.
I'm gonna lay
hate
these out. So I
Me
can
and my own Ruth, it's your turn. You have woken up and you're like,
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?
Am I ready to fight? Am I like?
Yeah, you
up
can
for
fight.
it?
You
Cool.
can do whatever you want.
I wanna swoop out of my tree and attack this
He
guy.
has the high ground, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You were the chosen.
You can literally be in the air. You can like
You can like fight from flight.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shit.
Okay.
You can
Cool.
fight
Yeah.
and flight.
Or, but if
That's a
you hit
bonus
this
action
one, that's
for him to
3d8.
cast that.
Oh.
And then it's
Just let me know what you're doing.
Yeah. So he casts,
But then this one doesn't. I don't have to roll a
Flame
hit.
and you can use your action to make a spell attack with it.
Both of those.
So
What do I do?
you roll that and
Can
add
I
5
hit
to it.
all? Does this count as
19,
hitting all
24.
3 of them?
So
What's the damage?
it's 3d6 fire damage.
Is that in addition to the regular?
What is this?
Flame blade?
Is it green flame blade?
No.
Or flame blade?
Flame blade.
Does this count as hitting all 3 of these people?
Oh, you're right. The green
Um,
flame blade bounces.
Mm-hmm.
12?
So is that your turn with the blade?
Yeah, it
Yes.
Fucking moth come out of the tree.
Fucking Mothman, bitch!
Hell yeah.
It's now.
Fucking Ike's final smash mob.
It is now the cult fanatic's turn.
Oh shit.
Good.
Okay, there's 5 of them.
They'll probably
Try
move.
and run away from me.
Okay. So the one, he's gonna reach out and try to touch you, and with a 2,
Touch it, touch it, touch
And
it,
you
touch
miss.
it, touch me.
you manage to just kind of, like,
Mm-hmm.
with the flat of your blade, and you manage to
I
ignore
rolled a
that.
flat.
So that one
I'm
went.
gonna do this right now.
This one is going to move
Of course it is.
up to you
Of course
and
it is.
take. I need you to make wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
I'm less good at that. It's a 14.
It's a tweener.
It's one of the big 3
Make it.
saving throws.
Really?
This boy is gonna come up to
Not a lot of
Moon
strength saving
Shadow.
throw stuff.
Moon Shadow. Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
I passed it. You'll be fine. Oh, that's right. You're not wise.
No.
No, you're really bad at these. You'll be fine.
Ha 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 ha. It's a natural 19, which comes out to be an 18.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No, she is to wisdom as I am to strength.
I'm worse at strength than you are.
No, you're. Oh yeah, you are.
Who's this?
Yo.
I have 2 on me?
Yeah.
I love this.
This is like your whole thing.
Yeah.
This is like perfect for a 2-weapon fighter.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll to touch you. That's a
touch.
natural. That's
We
19.
do.
Yes.
19 to
Yes.
touch you.
We.
So, oh my God, where is this?
Love that so much. I need that.
So you're going to
Listening to all
as
this.
this cultist reaches out and touches your shoulder, he casts inflict wounds.
Ah.
Jeez.
10, 17 points of necrotic damage.
Well, now that would put me down. However, what I'm gonna do
He only has. 17.
Oh, you got hit before. Okay.
is I am going to use Bloodied but Unbound, and as a reaction, gain temporary hit points.
Alright.
4 temporary hit points to be specific. So I am at 4.
Alright.
And then I get my Moxie points back.
Okay. And then.
But that damn near just knocked me out.
That was
Damn.
like magic is fucking strong, you guys.
I was like,
So I think
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
we might have to reassess.
15.
You make it.
Cool.
Okay. Back to top. There we go. Coming for you, Lockran. He misses. Misses again. God damn it. Okay, how does. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Yes, but roll again. Again, another like. Fuck.
Natural 17, so 24 to hit.
Yeah, it's happened both times. It's been a.
It's still been a hit.
He's coming down again with a mighty 6 of damage.
Ooh, okay.
Stabby dabby damage.
Okay, that's not.
Stabby
That's
dabby
not
damage.
great for me.
That's not.
That's not great for me. Not awful. It's not great. Is that my
It
turn?
He already-
is-
No, that's
No, it's Druzy. Yeah, you're awake now.
It's Burtville's
It's
turn.
Burtville and
now.
then
I'm going to spend my
okay.
bonus
He goes
action
before
to
us.
brace up, spend a Moxie point, and gain 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And then I'm going to attack.
These are, you took some good things. You have some good things.
Yeah.
This is good
Hit
job.
him with a chair.
17 to hit.
By God, he is
That is-
broken in half.
Dealing 5 damage. I've dealt 15 total to this
She's
man.
been punching him.
Got him.
He's
No.
dead.
No.
I was
Damn
like,
it.
yeah,
Got
you
him?
punched him.
Oh,
to death.
not that kind
You hit it.
Not that kind of got.
Okay.
never attacked me?
He did. He failed.
Or just, he missed.
Or you succeeded in saving.
Yeah. Okay, I was like, I didn't get hit. But no, you're right. I did make a saving throw. I forgot already. Okay, I'm gonna just... That's only a 10.
Sorry.
That's all I can do.
You can, healing word is a bonus action.
It is. So, but I can't tell that anybody needs it.
That's fair.
I was
So-
almost withered into a raisin.
You can see people.
Can I see?
Because of
His light.
Right, I just mean because he never actually went down. I don't know if, like, I would have noticed
I
that you
definitely
made it.
cried out in pain.
Okay.
I'd say
If
you can do
I
did
made
actually,
a
like,
noise,
in real
then
life.
yeah,
I was like,
then I'm gonna cast. I was gonna cast healing word if
yeah.
it looked like you were.
So like if
bad,
I didn't
so
do that, then I'd say skip it.
I'll do
But
that.
I did.
It's a D4 plus 3, so 5 HP.
Log, it's your turn.
Okay, so I see that. I see Gil like get wrecked, and then just like I know he's a sturdy young lad, and then Druzy.
I'm 41.
I like it's like I feel like I have to treat you like a child because Mikhail was like, I remember when I was 120, little boy.
So wait, I have to actually say something for this, don't I? Because it's only a verbal component. So brace the fuck up, Gilbert, and punch him to death. As I keep trying to magic this guy, and I was like, I'm not very good at magic, but you can punch him and he'll die.
So I see that happen.
Jesus Christ.
Like I see, like I'm
The most
like, I know
awkward
that Gil is in trouble. I see Druzy's fighting this guy, and so I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. One at sorry. So first one's at the guy I'm been tangling with.
Yep.
Alright.
24 to hit.
This one's not been rolling well. It's grand.
Takes 6 points of fire damage.
Ooh, ouchie.
So it's like, and like as they erupt, one goes to the guy attacking Gilbert. Ooh, this can be 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
He takes 7 points of fire damage, and then the one on Druzy. This will be 16 to hit.
That hits.
They take 4 points of fire damage. And then as a bonus action, my spiritual weapon is gonna swing back.
Come on and stab. Welcome to the dead. You gonna go?
Nat
Yeah,
20
there you go. Wait, the guy behind you?
to the guy that I'm like fighting.
Right, yeah. Get him! Get him! Ouch!
8 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Again, another like
Your other
slash.
dice keep inter-
And then that is my turn.
Oof.
All 4 of those attacks.
Muchetta, it is your turn.
Yes, I'm
There
gonna.
are 2 on me now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to hit this
I'm-
one that won't die.
If you take damage on the
That's where I'm at right now with this guy on me.
Why won't you die?
That was a natural one.
Hey, that's
Not
the
so good.
3rd
I
one of this
know.
game.
Yeah.
They all came from me.
No, I rolled one.
Okay.
Are you going for the same guy again?
Yeah.
Are we picking new d20s?
Oh my god.
We are a superstitious bunch. We really are.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
That hits.
Good.
Go some damage.
I just want to fucking hit with my magic. I haven't
It's
gotten
another
to
9
hit yet.
points of damage. He's down to. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm really upset right now.
I do not like the way you're laughing about
It's
this.
your turn. It's
But yeah, I want to attack with my flame sword again.
Do it.
Cool.
Fucking kill him. Who are you hitting?
Oh, that's an
That
actual
dude.
19. Yeah, this dude
Jesus,
is right in front of
hit
me.
him. Fucking hit him. Jesus.
I want Anthony to roll all of my d20s now.
11.
Okay. Nice.
Is he dead yet? Or?
No.
Damn it.
That was a sizable chunk though.
Cool.
Okay, it is their
And I said
turn.
he's rolling all my d20s from now on.
Okay, so we have one on Druzy.
Yeah.
12 to hit.
No!
Munchero, both of them are gonna. That was 15 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the other guy. Another 15.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Does anybody have a D4?
Yeah, I have a
A
bunch.
D4? How many you need?
Okay, so 3.
Okay.
So 5 total.
5.
Mhm.
Cool.
Gilbert, the one on you. The misses.
Ah!
And then, are you still in the air?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
need you to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Cool. Natural 19.
You're fine.
This is what I'm saying.
You're fine. You're absolutely
Yeah.
Damn.
Cool with that.
Roots
Sweet,
Wayne.
almost. Okay, the guy and you coming again. Misses with his first hit.
The Tanbutte Avenger, man.
Natural 20 on the second hit.
Fuck.
And misses on his third hit, but
I'm gonna. I roll that nat 20 again.
he misses.
Okay. Worked.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I
You
got.
got real
Don't worry,
lucky.
I only got one more of those in me.
You got like double
got
lucky
really
on that
lucky.
one.
But yeah.
Gilbert.
Oh!
Gilbert.
Let's just fucking end this guy. I'm kind of tired of looking
Try.
at him.
I'm.
Punch. Now 20.
Yeah. Natural 20.
That's what. Holy shit! Fucking called shot.
All right.
You know what? Sometimes bardic inspiration works better in real life than it does in the game.
Isn't a bardic inspiration is a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I forgot that I had it, but I found it now.
It's 13.
Because that's what like a D6
How
to...
would you like to do it?
So just fucking BAM! Right up the under the chin.
You can just feel like the teeth go in. You can hear the jaw
For
crack. He just
Mortal
kind of goes.
Kombat.
Yeah.
KO! What's
Fuck.
great?
So we got one of them boys.
And then let's see what I can do here.
I'm gonna say one of them that's on Moonshadow, the blue one, has not been touched.
You.
Mm-hmm.
At
Yeah,
all.
I'll go over and then I'll make my bonus action to attack.
Now I can do shit.
18 to hit.
That hits.
9.
Fucking knockout game over here. Runs over, just like.
He literally just runs like this.
Fucking Saitama over here.
Damn. Is that your turn?
I use my bonus action.
You movement.
My movement. I have 1 Moxie point left because I braced up. Yeah.
Druzy's your turn.
Okay. Fucking finally, 22. That hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Who are you hitting? One on you?
gonna hit this guy with Ray of Frost.
Get him.
So now his movement speed is reduced. And then we're just gonna roll a different D8 and pick that up later. That's 7 points of
Nice.
Wait, what kind of damage?
cold.
It's still you. What are you doing?
Okay, I wanted to use my bonus action to give bardic inspiration to Moonshadow.
What do you say? Or what do you do?
I'm gonna. How close are we? We're like 5 feet.
Yeah, you're close.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Less than 5 feet.
Like me as myself, I would just smack you on the butt and be like, "Go get him." But I don't think that would work in character as well. Wouldn't receive that, so I'm gonna just be like,
You go, Tiger.
That's
Go
how I was
Tiger,
like,
that's
it's like,
literally what I was
Go get him,
thinking.
Tiger.
I honestly would probably say, "Go get him, Tiger." At this point, so.
This is culturally
Insensitive.
That is.
I apologize for misrepresenting your heritage, but "Go get him, Tiger" is just an idiom that feels like it fits in the moment. And now you have bardic inspiration.
Is it a 6?
Yeah, it's a D6.
Oh god. Lochrin.
I'm just fucking like go.
Get this boy behind you.
Get him.
I'm gonna.
Fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
As I see my friends, my allies, my ragtag group of weirdos, I like think to myself and I cast bless
You think to yourself.
for Gil, Moonshadow, and Druzy. So you got a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws. Sorry, Roots.
We don't.
You're like
Who got some?
Druzy, Moonshadow, and Gil.
Heal you.
Blessed. I gotta pick you up.
A little blor sing.
You blessed.
And then bonus action.
Blessed.
Damn.
Bonus action stab. 15 to hit.
Just hit.
11 points of radiant damage. He's not dead.
No.
Why do you think he's got a D20?
Kevin Home Alone face. Got a D4 to your attacks and saves.
Attacks and saves. Okay.
Okay.
I couldn't remember the second thing.
Moon shadow.
I'm gonna keep going after this guy that won't die.
None of them will. The
One
secret
of
is
them did. Gil
the
punched
secret
him
is
to death.
Huh?
14 to hit.
Yes.
Good.
Bless.
It's another 9 points of damage.
Yeah, but you have backup now.
Huh?
How do it?
Just straight
Sorry.
through the stomach.
And you finally hear like.
Good.
So these guys have still been completely silent when they've been doing this. Even like when they've been like casting spells and stuff. Spooky.
Cool.
Very spooky.
I don't know that.
So that one's gone in front of me. And then I'm gonna turn to the one on Gil, the brown one. So here we go.
I didn't know what she was asking for. I was thinking about what I'm going to
That's
do.
a natural 20.
Add bless.
14.
Nice.
Shit. It's.
Nice.
Oh, wait.
Moon shadow.
Yes.
Roots, it's your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna try to hit the guy in front of me still.
Get him.
Cool. Natural 12 this time. Plus what?
Plus 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
you hit.
17. Cool. 9.
How do you want to do it?
I want to lop his head off.
And in one swift blade, you just see this moth wielding a fiery sword, and the head just kind of.
God damn. I told you we'd be fine.
Here's this guy.
I'm really glad that we did get attacked at night because that's exactly what I wanted. I was like, I'm sure we'll be safe here.
I'm sure we'll be safe.
Has night terror, wakes up to someone trying
You
to
can
kill
also
him.
move if you want to.
Okay.
Yes. 10
was-
foot applies.
So how far is 10 feet?
So you can
It's to
fly.
the-
You can fly to the ground, and you can move 25 feet. So you
Gotcha.
have 35 movement.
You could probably get to
Cool.
either of these guys. Maybe.
Mhm.
Probably maybe just
Probably
one.
just to that one.
Yeah, I'll move over to this guy then.
19 hit.
Yeah.
And a natural 19 hit.
I'll do one last flare on that last attack.
Okay, so 4 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one misses.
Awesome. Okay. God, this is.
Gilbert.
Let's punch the shit out of this guy.
Hey, let's punch the shit out of this.
Hey!
Guys, I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna punch the shit out of this guy.
Gilbert's it's not even like aggressive combat. It's just
Did
that
they
he's
go?
so tired.
Yes.
The one dead.
It's just that he's
Now the turn.
so tired that he just
I
wants
went
it to
before
end. 19.
Oh, I thought that was a nat 20. I was like, shoot.
9 bludgeoning damage. Natural 20.
How do you want it?
Good.
This has been a fucking crit fest.
I didn't even
Right?
bless.
Crit
I didn't even
fails,
use bless.
Crit successes.
So I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna. So I punched that guy right over here, and I punched him again. And then, so the moth guy comes flying over here. And I'm imagining the bandit's like, holy fuck! And then I'm just gonna like.
Push him on some new
And so,
shadow
like,
sword.
what you do, you kind of push him, he kind of trips over your log for pillow.
Yeah.
And there's a smoldering stick that you just happen to go, ah.
I'm just kind of like, huh.
It's very lucky.
Give him like a coward's death.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm
Maybe
gonna
I'll get
just
some
gonna-
goddamn help.
Druzy. Yeah. There are 2 people out on the field.
This went better than expected.
Okay.
Yeah. Did considering when I looked, I was
9
like,
plus.
how they use that one? And I'm
14.
like, uh-oh. Yeah, that's.
I love it when bless works.
Yes.
He's like 2. Honestly, that's worth it. So now I'm gonna drop Constantine.
7, and I stabbed him this time.
Oh.
Ooh, saucy.
Saucy little stab. Look at you.
I have a sword. It was in my prostitute bedchamber, but now I have it.
Doing that
I
on the
don't
field.
know.
I was like on the field.
Yes, I did it. I found my sword.
Shut up, Barbie.
Don't you
Okay.
fucking dare.
That's your turn, Drusilla.
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Lachlan this time. Because I get 3 per day.
What do you say?
I'm gonna be like, I have to inspire you, so I have to be nice. The thing I was thinking of was not nice. I feel like it's
Republic,
not.
Abigail.
Okay, that doesn't no. I'm gonna say use that dope ass light up sword and fuck him up. And now you have a decent.
I'm doing my best.
I know.
I'm gonna do another guiding bolt.
On the dude?
Yeah, so it's 21 to hit. Good. Well, let's do some better guiding bolt action. Big money, no whammy. Stop. Okay. Thank you. 14.
How do you want to do it?
Fuck yes. So I get just like this, like I raise my hand and just like a searing holy light erupts, and it's like the fucking like fucking Dragon Ball Z, like fucking Cyberman getting like annihilated, it's like
Yeah.
just like burn the skin off of
Yeah,
his
he
face.
gone. He's gone.
Okay. And then I guess I like whip around and see who's left, and like I saw like last time I turned around there were like 5 other people and I was just the one. So I move
And my sword is in him.
my spiritual weapon can move 20 feet, so like zoop to like behind him to flank him. I don't know if it counts for flanking.
Nope.
Damn it. Oh well.
But it looks cool.
Either way,
It's gonna look pretty dope if you hit. If you hit.
it like comes around and like if I kill him, we'll see. If I hit him, 21 to hit.
Damn it.
7 radiant damage.
How do you want to do it?
Like I said, I'm like point to it and like shoom.
It's like
one of those
it's
like fucking
Yondu.
Yes.
Yeah,
What?
it's like Yondu.
yeah, I almost I like point it and it like goes past him and then like erupts from his chest. Like his back, and it's like
That is a much more selfishly wonderful way for you to use that glowy sword. Thank you.
so they're all yeeted.
They have been.
Yup.
Yachted. So, in this wake of sound and clattering and screaming, other druids have awoken,
Yeah.
like out of trances and stuff, and they're like,
Yeah.
over the course of this, like 30-second fight,
Yeah.
people are like figuring out what's going on. Gorwin, which is one of Mikhail's men, he comes up and he's like, what is going on?
I'm really not sure.
He immediately, Mikhail and Kinzula start waking up, or coming out as well, and they start checking. The people are like pulling the bodies and looking at
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
want to
looking
look
for
at the
like
one that was attacking
yeah,
Rob.
like the one who has the D20, like an insignia or like any like effects, like any clues as to what they were.
Because we know they were burned.
Yeah, and
We
like
could see that.
Yeah, and it's like weird because it's like because they're not like hot, they weren't like smoldering.
They were wearing masks. We can't tell.
Yeah.
I ripped the one's mask off.
Oh yeah, and his face.
He like looked
But was he
burned.
smoldering?
Is it? I mean, like not like looting, but like, is there anything
You can.
revealing on him? I can do an investigation check if you want.
Yeah, let's have him do a general investigation check. It's not
Can
gonna
I
be
help?
Yeah, it's not a super hard DC because I'm not gonna be that guy.
25. Yeah, 25.
So they're only Gorwin and
Mm-hmm.
is allowing you to help because obviously you guys just helped save the druids.
Yeah.
You guys kind of look over and you find that kind of crude like patch sort of thing, or paint. They're different on different people, but typically over the left breast inside the jackets. Is it looks like a a white skull, but it has like black coming up the front, and it has flames surrounding it. But they're like a purplish orange.
As we're like looking over and like we like open that up and see that, I ask Corwin, it's like, do you know who these men might be? And, like, especially when we find like this sigil, like, hey, do you recognize this at all?
I've only heard rumors, but I don't know a name. It's something. I don't know the exact wording, but it roughly translates to shadows. But that's all I know.
Can I do like a history check?
I was
I was
the
gonna say
same
put
thing.
along.
I'm going back to bed.
Whoever is proficient in history, you can make a check.
Me.
Can I help?
Ben.
Can I help? Can I give?
You
her
can do
the-
whatever you want.
I give you that action.
But
What does that mean?
I think you get advantage.
you're going back to bed.
Back to bed.
Gilbert's like goes back to bed.
Back to bed.
Well, it's not great anyway.
16.
So this is the. You find out secret information that only you know.
And you get to decide whether you share it or
And
not.
so it's
The rest of the
in
party
order.
decide.
I like it's because it's like it's like something you know, but you get how you like explain it to people. Like what kind of color
Cool.
how they interpret it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna share with the
No.
class?
No.
Oh fuck! This is
She's
some
not gonna share with the
shit.
class?
This is some shit. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
No.
So yeah, so no,
Okay.
and and these guys don't look like Tanbutters. No. Okay.
Can I take
Just
one
gonna
of
be
the
good.
sigils?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So you said they're similar, but they're not like
They're like all crudely handmade.
okay.
Um,
Yeah, so they're not
This
like
is some DIY punk shit. So yeah, I guess I asked like Gorwin, like, do you? I mean, are these the types of people that have attacked you before?
Occasionally. Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't seen them before, per se. We don't really attract bandits, but
Okay.
I do, but nothing magically.
Yeah, it's
And
like
you said Mikhail's over there now. Was anyone else attacked, or was it just us? Like,
You guys were kind of at the outside of the thing. Like saying like the closest one was Roots and them.
Okay.
is there? Can I do like? If I mean, they can
So
talk
we
to
were the targets. It wasn't.
well, it might have been that they were targeting the group of druids and just coming from our side of
You were
the
the
group.
most opportune because you were the furthest away from the group.
Yeah.
So
Can I like do a quick like survival check to kind of like see like where they came from? Like see if I can find any tracks or anything. Shadow makes me think that they're pretty stealthy, and then I'm
I mean, they were silent as they attacked us.
yeah. So I feel like this would be survival. This is more survival than like
it
investigating.
is survival because you're trying to find stuff.
Nope. I got 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's
It's grassland around you.
nah.
It's grassland.
So yeah. So
Using
that's
my
all I.
extensive knowledge of fashion.
No.
Are you sure though?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I do
Maybe-
my survival check on that.
Yeah, you
So
can.
I've got pretty high survival. 12.
I'm sure you're kind of looking around. What was yours, Frank? You did a 7.
Yeah. Mine was bad.
You
I think
kind
I
of look
just
around
rolled
and
a
you can see
13.
some broken,
14.
like, kind of tracking. It's kind of ill placed, or like spread out, but you can see where there might have been some crouch down and move kind of stuff
Cool.
in the tall grass.
But I want to follow the Mothman
So,
and see what he
Yeah, I
says.
want to follow these tracks.
Okay.
I want to follow the Mothman.
I'm asleep.
You go off with the Mothman, but like I'm
I want to follow the Mothman. I want to see if he finds anything.
I'm hard.
Come on,
stealth
right here.
behind.
Roll a stealth check now.
To see if we notice him? Okay.
I'm doing the
Cat
fucking
person?
cat thing.
God.
is.
I'm not following. I like see her walk off.
No,
and
it's
it's like,
even higher than his.
Well,
And
then
you're
you
like
go
kids these days.
yeah, it's like they don't.
She just disappears in the shadows.
Well, this isn't great, but
Can I sense her with my tremor sense?
Yeah, you can.
Cool. I roll for that.
No, you just know
Oh,
I
I just
am.
just like looking.
She's following
Just
you.
turns
like
around
this,
big
and
eyes.
you just go,
This pocket
So,
is so
you
deep.
kind of get out there a little bit, and as you get further out there, you notice like it's kind of a few hundred yards away that there are some horses just kind of crudely, like there's like a post that they kind of whacked into place and
Oh, no.
tied their horses to them.
I didn't
Ooh.
need to find a backpack. We have a horse now.
Sweet. Don't let Robin's backpack go to waste.
I will use it.
He gave it out of love.
He did, and I appreciate it so immensely. I really do.
Do the
Yeah.
horse have packs
Oh, yeah.
on them?
Yeah.
La Luth packs.
Yes.
I'm in
they
a
want
Luth
to-
packs.
Yes.
Yeah.
you get
let's-
kicked
let's
by a
steal her
horse.
shit.
Oh shit.
I played Red Dead Redemption 2.
Can I have a player's handbook? So you have 6 horses.
Damn. No, that makes sense.
3, 4,
I just imagine them like riding doubled up.
6. There are 6 players.
There are 6 people you fought.
Coincidence? I think not.
It is not a coincidence. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I was like, what if they only have 3 horses? I don't give a shit. So you find some miscellaneous kind of ammunitions, like bullets and like crossbow, like bolts. Found a couple bedrolls, a tent, some like, like hunting stuff. So like tackle and fishing gear and
Like
things that,
snares and stuff.
and like bear traps and shit like that. Things and netting, things that you would use out in the wild to survive. It's like general explorers packs. There is, I'd say, let's say 2 explorers packs, and a priest pack, and excuse me, picking. Hold on, at this. There is a blank book of parchment. So it's a bound book that's it's like a woven together for parchment, and a hooded lantern, and a healer's kit.
Let's take this to the doctor.
And about like 100 feet of rope.
I burn it.
You come into my house. And
Hey, my house.
you come into Ashley's house and insult me.
On this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
And everyone's going through.
Oh,
And
man.
there's also a holy symbol.
Holy symbol of what?
Crudely crafted together of a skull.
That was a.
Is it a
Baby.
skull with the flames on it? Like it matches? Okay.
But it's like found object. It's not like really
Leaves
beautiful.
and twigs and things.
Yeah, it's twigs and bird food, really.
Nice.
Love it. Do we recognize like what religion that would be?
Make a religion check if you're only if you're proficient.
I'm
in it.
looking,
not.
I'm looking.
I am.
I'm not.
So
You're
once
not
I'm
there.
assuming you come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not there. You went to bed. You said.
We're
Or you
coming
were-
back.
No, that's fine. I can do it in the morning.
I'm gonna waltz into camp with the leads of 6 horses.
Hey, I'll take 3.
Okay, I'll take the other 3. Roots, would you like to fly with the lead of a horse?
Sure.
Oh my God. He speaks with animals.
Where's Greg? You're not Greg.
Greg was a bad man.
I mean, really,
He said he'd be right back. He said he'd be right back, and now I'm being led by a moth.
Greg was only ever nice to me.
True.
Oh my
yeah.
God, you do? Can you
I know how
talk
to
to
speak
them?
with animals.
All
you
six,
talk to them?
all 6
Yeah.
horses are Alatindic.
We're chaotic evil horses. I'll eat your fucking face.
Has ruined 6 global economies.
Why didn't no Jews go to work on 9/11?
It's a conspiracy.
Snaggle horse. the most. In a year and a half, it's gonna be fucking like Dark Horse, and like we're in some giant mountain fighting. It's like this dramatic chair, like dramatically turns around. It's just a horse. I knew it. It does like the creepy thing from Adventure Time where it takes. It's got like tiny human.
I hope
sorry.
you wrote that down.
It's alright, we recorded it.
I gotta burn my entire computer.
I thought she was gonna be like, fuck, they figured it out. Campaign is over. Rewrite. 3.0, let's go.
Yeah, another rewrite. Another rewind. It's fine. So I'm gonna assume that you all kind of regroup. Yeah. Hit the hay, for lack of a better term.
Hit the log.
Where you sleep.
That's what he did. It's like.
He's like, I get nightmares, but it's fine. Okay. It seems like most of the druids aren't really like shook up about this because
This happens.
this is kind of custom for them. Like,
It's fucking rough.
sucks to be one. Sucks to be a druid. But yeah, so people kind of after a little bit after that's died down and people have moved the bodies away from
Just sleep with this pile of bodies next to us. It's like,
cozy. No blood. It's so toasty. You all kind of find sleep again.
okay.
Some easier than others.
When we wake up, Snackle Horse is eaten. Like, starting to eat the face off of one.
I thought you were dead. They're not gonna get too far because they got flat teeth. It's like, ugh. Okay. You gain the benefits of the night's sleep.
Good.
So you had full health and full spell slots and all that non-totally.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to check us out on all your favorite social media platforms at Ghostlight Dice. Special thanks to John Claudy for our theme, Wide Open Chaparral.